Hello everyone, and welcome
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Luis Suarez really is a player who can do everything. He makes a more than decent target man, and his energy levels mean the opposition defence are constantly under pressure.
And that, I guess, is essential if you're going to play pressing football.
Well, that's right, as so many sides do these days. I hated playing against players like Luis Suarez. Not that too many met his standard in my time, but he just never let you rest, Peter. He was always around about you, and you knew he was going to pop up and cause you trouble at some stage, whether he was on the attack or whether he was defending.
Now it's Batistuta. Chooses to go cross-field.
Good ball, that too.
Well read, nice interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Neymar. Suarez running with the ball. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Hangs one in. That's a good ball. It's a promising position. Oh, they can break here. Batistuta. So no flag here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Quarter of an hour played. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Tries to play it through. Otto, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He might be Luis Suarez! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Keeper's dealt with that. India have the chance to go the other way. And they're back on the ball again. India, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Zanetti. Showing great feet there. He has found the way through.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Oh, great feat, that.
Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. Abbiati did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's being urged to shoot. And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. And it's been hooked away. And here's Neymar. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. He's picked his way through. And the shot! Goal! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Luis Suarez.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Suarez charging. It's Luis Suarez! Luis Suarez, he just has something. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well,
He tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. Simplicity itself.
Cruyff really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Barcelona with the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touch.
Cruyff! Oh, split-second reaction.
Cruyff actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona have their second corner now. He's rising! No, just not quite.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Zanetti. Neymar. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Shot, surely! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Rijkaard. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Threads one in. Now it's Cruyff. He's on the finish! Crossbar comes to the rescue. And he's there to get it away. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
India really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Batistuta is being told in no uncertain terms, applies the finish! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Fermin is offering a wry smile there.
So, third corner of the game. And that has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's been cut out, well played. Robson, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Batistuta, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. India needing a change of fortune here. Zanetti. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Stood up well to him there. Xabi Alonso did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's picked it up out wide. Robson. Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Suarez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. This looks promising. Batistuta. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least. because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the...
Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's shifting through. Luis Suarez. He's through on goal here. Great chance! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Substitution on the field. Number 15.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 19.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Xabi Alonso.
Otto.
Number
That's
24.
Gerrard.
Fabio Cannavaro.
Now it's Luis Suarez.
On the field. Number 18.
Mateo. He's going for goal! And that's a good finish. Just 1 in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion.
After 17
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
India cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And it's Rosicki. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's there to make the challenge. It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Mateus. This is a promising build-up. Looking for the run. And he's only too happy to take that back. Suarez producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. He's through here. Cruyff finds himself offside. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Aubameyang. Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
It's a good surge he's making up the left-hand side. Driving through the middle. India very much running into the last chance saloon.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Just 5 minutes left. And he's intervened well there. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Rosicki. Now, can they get him away? Hoist it in. Howson is there, and he can get that clear. Corner number 4 coming up here. Cruyff! Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Otto.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Mateus, spread out to the left. Bojan. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now it's Aubameyang. Schlotterbeck getting this one clear. And he's there to retrieve it. And that's that. India did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. How would you sum up what we've witnessed? So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends.
He's had a shot! Messi! Genius!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
India are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Modric makes a dash for it. Now it's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mateus, and that's going wide left. Neymar, and he's managed to get free. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Alonso. Alonso! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Not the most accurate pass. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Modric. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh no, what has happened here? Zanetti is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Neymar picks it up out wide. Tries to play it through. Batistuta scooting forward. And it's Xavi Alonso. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cucurella. Now it's Messi. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Goes for goal!
India are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. India ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. Strong running down that left flank. Now who's going to be first to this? And here's Suarez. Rangers are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
That is ended up in no man's land. Zanetti powering forward here. Not the most convincing of passes. Odo. Xavi Alonso. And it's Luis Suarez. And they win it back again. And he's intervened well there. Cannavaro. And it's Xavi Alonso. Now Odo. Xavi Alonso. Cannavaro. Mateus. And here's Neymar. Xavi Alonso. And it's Salah. And here's Suarez. Batistuta! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, good effort! Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Modric. Now that's well seen too. Cannavaro. Now Hausen. Odo is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Neymar. Mateus. Now it's Luis Suarez. Nicely shaped ball. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. India trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. Back on the way then.
India really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well read, nice interception. Cannavaro. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Luis Suarez. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Messi. And it's Neymar. Nice physical challenge. And here's Zanetti. Now it's Messi. Xavi Alonso is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Luis Suarez. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Batistuta. And this is Batistuta. Oh, it's Neymar! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Neymar just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Still chasing the game, trailing by one. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Modric. Alonso. That's destined for the flank. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Substitution for Rangers, number 15.
Rangers choosing to make the first change. Rangers are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
He is through here. Decent chance! Yes! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing.
After 63 minutes.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
A case now of complete control.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And it's Messi. Looking for the run. And this is Neymar. Takes a shot! Oh, how good is he? About as smooth as it gets. This day becomes absolutely perfect. Utterly ideal. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
India can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Rangers are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Number 6. Neymar.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Number 22.
Rangers appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Gerrard.
27. Bojan Kirkic.
Oh, that's nice. Otto stood his ground strongly. Now it's Neymar. Chance here to counter. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And that has put paid to that. Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's Otto.
That was lovely, that.
Otto. He's found a way through. And a header! And it's headed over. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Aubameyang. Aubameyang! Xavi Alonso.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
And that's gone loose. And claimed it back. And Aubameyang! Oh, denied at the last.
India have obviously gone down this shooting route in the hope of exposing a flaw or two. I think the best thing they can do is just move to plan B. Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
India can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended though. It looked desperate.
Can he finish? It's a goal! It's offside, I think. Yes, it is offside.
Yeah, spot on, although he takes issue with that.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Thuram. Rangers clearly now in lead preservation mode. And no, that was never going to make it. Bellingham. Gerrard. Luis Suarez. And it's made its way to him. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. 4 added minutes on the board. And it's Cucurella. Gerrard. Bellingham. Now it's Aubameyang. Played out towards the right wing. Yamal in acres of space out wide. He leaps for it! And he's hit it too high. Zanetti. Now it's Neymar. No, that's been intercepted. So that's it. It is all over. India suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.
Hello, everyone. We are glad to announce. Hello, everyone, and welcome to...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running. Well, Jim, the name Albert Ferrer is certainly familiar to English football fans of a certain vintage.
Yeah, and he's remembered with a great deal of affection as a pacey and tough tackling defender who always gave his all.
And was a bit of a character.
He was.
Looking for options for movement. And he cuts out the supply. Dembele. Neymar makes a dash for it. Totti. And it's Neymar. Oh, well measured. And the shot's on. It's Aguero! Aguero! Just superb!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So, a breakthrough already. And here's Batistuta. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Batistuta's cross. Tries to get it clear. Olise.
This is the time you need that pace.
That has been slung wide. Xavi Alonso. Oh, easy pickings there.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Tchouaméni. Neymar. Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Now it's Olise. Mateus.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Neymar. And that has put a halt to things. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That is good alertness. And here's Zanetti. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Tchouaméni, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. He can run onto that. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nicely weighted ball. Shot a goal! And he's there to get it away. And it's Totti. Looking for the run. Oh, can he finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's going for goal. And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Norway with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Defending of the desperate variety. Chance for a shot! And he's quick to get rid.
India certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Odo. Now Howson. Goes looking wide. Neymar. Mateus. He'll try from distance! Has a look up and delivers. Ferdinand is there and he can get that clear. Dembele going forward. Olise. Dembele. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. India unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
India can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Good ball, that too.
Mateus. Nicely spread. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Mateus! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Ferdinand gets it away. And he thumps it clear. There will be a throw-in. Batistuta being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Luis Suarez. Real chance! And it's in! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And that is masterful defending. Khan gets it away. Mateus. Totti. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Olise. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Neymar. Now it's Batistuta. Couldn't squeeze it through. Neymar. Now it's Aguero. Now it's Dembele. Space for him to turn and look. Mateus gets across and deals with it. Played out to the left flank. That is ended up in no man's land. Xavi Alonso. That's a good ball out wide. Mohamed Salah. Chouameni can clear it away.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Xabi Alonso. Number 5, Lothar
Well
Matthäus.
seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's chosen to go back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Fabio Cannavaro.
Bernardo Silva,
Number 4,
nicely aimed pass. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Jude Bellingham. Number 18, Pierre Aubameyang. Number 3, Manuel Akanji. Number 2, Tony Adams.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
He's found a way through. Bellingham. Gerrard, never out of the action for very long. He's picked his way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Might want to be careful there.
Otto made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's a simple one for the keeper. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
He's got away. Corner it is.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Neymar goes short. And it's Zanetti.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And he shoots! Oh, he's done it! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Norway now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try to...
And after a brief check, the referee blows his whistle. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Hello everyone, and welcome
Well,
to
football is, of
today's
course,
match.
ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit,
Yeah, and I'm sure for you that's a very welcome development.
and long overdue.
It's a goal kick. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. So what can they make of this? Xabi Alonso was in no mood for any of that. Cafu. Now it's Neymar. Threads one in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
India clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
It's a good run he's making out on the left. Xabi Alonso kept his eye on it, and he's there. Forwards and with intent. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Cleared without hesitation. India with the corner, they're first. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. First quarter of an hour gone. Looking for options for movement. He's picked his way through. Shoots! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Azar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Azar powering forward here, and it's Neymar. India are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Howson, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Neymar. Distributed tidily. Mohamed Salah. He's found a way through. Otto finding himself in space. Now there's a and again! And the ball's come loose here. And he's had it nicked away. Azar. Cruyff. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Neymar. And it's Cruyff. Oh, that's superb. Referee has just said play on. That has been slung wide. Cruyff.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Neymar. Engages and forces him off the ball. Otto did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Batistuta. Into the channel. Hazard. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And that little bit of skill has got him away. Modric. Now it's Cruyff.
This is the time you need that pace.
So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Rodri. To Hazard. And it's Cruyff. Neymar is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Neymar! And how good was that? About as smooth as it gets. On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
The message is clear, none shall pass. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. India come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 10, Johan Cruyff.
The second period is underway.
Number 5.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And he cuts out the supply. Rodri. Messi, who can single-handedly make a difference. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Luis Suarez. He shifted it to the flank. Neymar has the space to scheme. He's got away. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He is just caressing the ball. He'll try from distance. Oh, my word, that is quite something! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
Oh, that's a brilliant finish, Peter. Such a satisfying one from his perspective, knowing he hit it so beautifully.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
He's on it, can he get away? Oh, nice touch. Luis Suarez! And it's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Gorgeous! Just gorgeous!
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
India leading now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quick.
There's the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! That attempt, which in hindsight was probably just beyond him.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Xabi Alonso, number 5. Lothar Matthäus coming on the field. Number 22. Steven Gerrard.
Great
Number
defending,
7,
strong and determined.
Jude Bellingham.
Good running, strong and purposeful. India perhaps contemplating their next change here. Messi calmly anticipates. Not the most accurate pass. And this is Mohamed Salah. It's Salah! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Mohamed Salah.
So the lead now is 2. Oh, what has happened here? Great chance! And that's a tidy finish. Back to within 1. Interesting. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And this is Batistuta. Neymar. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Tries to pass it through. And this is Messi.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And this is Batistuta. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. That's good running with the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now, what about a counter-attack? Hazard charging forward, the ball at his feet. And here's Messi. Strokes it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Gerrard. Played towards the other side.
Good switch, that.
Cafu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, a gilt-edged chance! Oh, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. 5 minutes left on the clock.
India nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Azar looking to be a menace in the final third. I think we're just about done here. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Modric. Messi, great ball, and he's in here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 25.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 15.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. That's a good ball out wide. Now this could be a chance. De Bruyne, renowned for his long-range shooting. Thiago, Del Piero, knocks it out wide. Jordi Alba. He's shifting through the gears here. Manchester United could have here their final chance. Desperate defending required here. And that should get the job done. And time is up. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Luis Suarez claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Hakimi ventures forward. He is through here. Hakimi. That's tidy. And it's Kimmich. Kane. Can he finish? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Kane really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Tokyo Verdy with the corner, there first. And that has been knocked clear. Not the most accurate pass. And now they can spring out of defence. He's found a way through. Olise absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Played with finesse. Caught offside that time. Salah. Luis Suarez. That is good strength. There's the shot! It's there! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And he's forced to go back. Odo. Mateus. Well seen, saw that coming. Olise is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Can he get on the end of this? Looks to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He has found the way through. And Batistuta! It's a goal! They are purring, truly purring. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
India are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And it's Totti. Spread to the right. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Hakimi. Kane. Looking for the run. Ribéry. He's onside. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Mateus. He won't be happy with that one. Olise. Great ball, and he's Totti! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That's a throw. Oh, shooting chance! And no mistake. An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Tokyo Verdy cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Bellingham has it out wide and in space. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. He's having a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Kimmich actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's quick to return it. And he's straight offside. Kane gets across and deals with it. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And this is Kane. And the finish! It's off target and by quite a way.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Zanetti. Zanetti making good progress. It's a really well-measured ball. And he's in on goal. Shoots! And that is quite wonderful. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
India largely dominant, up by 2 at the break. The scoreline 3-1. Back on the way then. Odo. It's Xabi Alonso, and it's Odo. He's shifting through the gears here. Takes aim and crosses. And he gets rid in a hurry. Tokyo Verdy have got it back and they'll have another go. Hakimi. Olise. Now it's Neymar.
That was lovely, that.
He's picked his way through. Here comes the cross.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Kane. Cannavaro. He's having a hit! Odo. Batistuta, looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Played into space. Neymar receives it in a wide position. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent...
Takes a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. How very smart. He just got it right.
Suarez really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have...
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Chance! And that's a good finish. And he is just ripping it up. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
India are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And no surprise, that's a booking. It's hit the crossbar. Kimmich. Hakimi. Kimmich. And it's Ribery. And it's Kane. To Totti. Hakimi. Showing good feet. Mateus. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Elise. Showing great feet there. Corner it is. Tokyo Verdy have their third corner. Zanetti is there and he can get that clear. DiMarco. Bullish header! Oh, terrific save.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Played out to the left flank. Kane. DiMarco. That's good running with the ball. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Royce getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Zanetti, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Del Piero. It's Bellingham. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Bellingham is there to clear. Can he get it through? Hakimi gets flagged offside. Del Piero. And it's Davis. Nice bit of trickery. Now, can they get him away? He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Out for a throw. Davis has it in a wide position. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Rijkaard aimed beyond the defence. That has been cut short. Del Piero. Hakimi. And he's managed to get free. Tokyo Verdy have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Tokyo Verdy get their fourth corner. Oh, super ball. Very nicely done. And we're done. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.